Hello everybody, my name is X Factor and I'm here alongside with some of the Wookiees, and today we're going to be breaking down, thanks to a couple community members recommending it, why I exclusively use the Extinguisher on all my vehicles, tanks, LAVs, and especially the attack boat. So here we have a traditional setup. We're on a naval strike map and we're in the wide open. Boys, why don't you go ahead and bless me with the javelin from above. And this is APS. You have to time this perfectly, because if not, go ahead and hit me with the second one. It's going to hit. Now, what happens when you get jabbed? You are critically damaged for a long time. See how slow I am to move? Can't do anything. Now, again, you have to time the APS perfectly for it to hit within the 1.5 second gap. Another common thing with APS is the prioritization of the damage coming, and sometimes when shit is hitting the fan, you just don't know what you need to block out. When the law hits, obviously you hear that beeping, right? But your APS is only up for another second or so, and then you didn't prioritize right. Go ahead and hit me with the RPG or the tow, and you take the big damage. That was almost 40 damage from the side on the attack boat. Guess what? We're slowed. Critical damage, and this is going to last quite a while. So not only do you need to time the APS properly, but you need to prioritize the damage, and that can get really crazy on air maps when you can have jets and helicopters locking you from above. IR smoke is up next, but it's pretty darn quirky. We're going to showcase a couple things here. For it to be effective, you have to sit in the smoke cloud. If you get out of it, you're messing with it. People can re-lock you almost instantly. And if that javelin's in the air and you pop that smoke mid-air, it's probably going to retrack you. So the only good thing it's for is basically messing with locks while you're sitting in that cloud. So go ahead and hit me with the lock. We're going to break this lock mid-air, and we're just going to sit in it. Now, he's trying to relock me right now. He's still trying to relock me. Now, you can see the cooldown. We got 8 seconds left in the top right, and there's nothing I could do about this one. Now, if I'm further back, I could basically break that because I have a longer distance to cover. That javelin's got longer to travel. Go ahead and hit me again. Now, we're going to break this one while moving. Retract me. Just like that. Now, he can lock me again and keep hitting me, basically. So that's the problem with smoke. If you're sitting still, it's great, but why would you want to be sitting still as a tank, LAV, or attack boat? Go ahead and hit me, try to lock me again. I'm going to do the moving thing again. You want to stay on the move. A still target is an absolute easy target, and that, again, was the original javelin. Now let's talk about why I really enjoy using the Extinguisher. In Battlefield 4, you are destined to take damage, and oftentimes lots of it. The small window of APS only lasting a second and a half isn't what it used to be, and it misses a lot of the stuff coming your way, even if you pop your APS at the exact right second. Smoke screen, obviously you saw the problems that are there. You get relocked, reacquired if you get out of it, and it's just not all that great because it's simply too buggy. So what's Fire Extinguisher allow you to do? Get on the move, get out of dodge, and get behind cover, especially if you're an LAV, a tank, or an attack boat, because it's about breaking lines of sight, and obviously on a lot of the naval strike maps, that's simply hard to do. So this isn't the best example, but it'll work. So let's get hit with that first RPG. So it's going to disable me, right? Now I'm slowed. No, see you later. Just like that. Now I'm a much harder target to hit. Get behind cover, and look, it's up. Just like that. So let's do that again. Boys, go ahead, once I turn here, try to hit me. Go ahead. 2 shots, right? Now we can curl behind cover. Now, as long as the enemies are on this main island, I really don't have to worry about javelins and laws. And the other thing is, if somebody nails you with the javelin from 500 meters out, it's not a death sentence anymore. If you're using APS and you missed it, the first one critically disables you. You're crawling like this. The second one, you've got nothing to do because it's going to hit before that APS is up, or if your APS bugged out, not to mention that the laws or straws are coming. When it comes to being a tanker or LAV pilot in Battlefield 4, the rear shot of doom in tank is the worst thing that can happen to you. If somebody's got an RPG, remember it hits a little bit harder than the small. They're directly behind you. Perfect rear shot, 55 to 57 damage, but that's not the worst part. You're critically disabled. That means you can't even rotate the base of your tank. You could rotate your turret, but not the base, for 5 or so seconds. If that person's prone and close enough, you don't even have down angle. Does your gunner risk getting out and getting killed? Do you risk getting out and getting killed and losing your tank? That's a question you have to ask. So, what happens when you have an extinguisher, when you're an LAV or tank? Go and hit me with a side shot. Disabled. Now, pop my extinguisher. I'm off and I'm moving. Okay? Let's do, go ahead, right, Marble Man. Alright, go ahead and hit me again. Just like that, we're off and moving. Full speed. Again, Extinguisher is about exposing yourself to minimal threat, picking off your enemies, pushing to your flag, and utilizing it to get back under cover or to a safe spot so you and your gunner can repair. It's not going to block any damage, but what it will do is potentially mitigate the incoming damage from other threats. And go ahead and hit me again. And the other good thing about it is it's absolutely spammable because it comes back every 5 to 7 seconds ago. Hopefully guys enjoyed this video breaking down why I use the Extinguisher in Battlefield 4. As always guys, thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you guys soon.